Hey guys, Joel here again with the Advantage Group in Myrtle Beach and surrounding area. Today I got with us an update on the Red Cross in the Myrtle Beach and surrounding area, and I got Megan Heath here. Megan, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm well. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you jumping on here. Some guys were talking about a blood drive coming up that I should sign up for and giving me the guilt trip. And that sort of got me thinking of, how does the Red Cross work here in the area? What is it? Things like that. So, how long have you been with the Red Cross here locally?
So I've been an account manager for the Red Cross for 17 and a half years. And I started here in the Myrtle Beach area, and I kind of just keep growing into all of Horry County and Marion County.
Mhm.
So I have been around for quite a while doing these blood
Yeah.
drives with the local community members, and I love it. And I've formed great bonds with everyone out here. So we're kind of like one big family out here.
Yeah, and I'm sure you've got a number of different, offices or stations. What sort of areas do you cover? The whole county, or?
So I cover all of Horry County. We have a Myrtle Beach crew based in Carolina Forest, and we have a donor center there. But our
Okay.
crew comes out of there and goes to Horry County, Marion, Florence County. They go down to Charleston. So our
Oh
road
wow,
crew does cover a lot of area. Yes.
wow, down to Charleston. Yeah, I guess they
Yes.
definitely cover some good area
Oh,
there.
yeah.
So being having done this for 17 years, you've seen the different, status of blood in the area. What's sort of the current status of, donors needed and things like that?
So, of course, blood, it's always needed. We are always going to have a need for blood. We can't go manufacture it in a little factory out back. So there is a
Not
constant
yet.
everyday need for, I know, not yet. Hopefully never, or else I'll be out of
Hopefully
a job.
never. That's right.
We kind of see it kind of ebb and flow. We're just coming off the summer months, which are always extremely difficult for us because we get a lot of our blood from the high school population, high school and colleges. And when
Oh,
they're
okay.
out over the summer, we see a
Hmm.
decrease in our donations. But of course, there's an increase in the need for blood. So that's when we go to
Hmm.
that critical kind of low level. We're
Okay.
starting to come out of that because our schools are back, our colleges are back.
Hmm.
It's just been a really rough 2 years since COVID started. It's really been a little wacky world for us. Two
Sure.
years ago, when COVID hit, people came and donated, and they were there every 56 days, and they supported us at every blood drive.
Hmm.
Now that the pandemic is trying to settle down and life as we know it is trying to get back to normal, I don't think people are kind of thinking about donating blood as much as they did or as much as they need
Okay.
to. So we're just trying to
Yeah.
get the word back out that, hey,
Mhm.
we still need you to come out and donate. Every day we need you to come out and donate still.
Yeah. So, the time of the year, sort of getting back to the college students, high school students, which is a good thing. Do you think the current status, however, I mean, from what you've seen the past 2 years, would you say critical, or
We're not,
how would you
so we're
put it?
not, we're not critical yet. We like to maintain a 3-day supply on the shelves. We're
Okay.
there now, but we need to maintain this because let's keep in mind, we're also not through hurricane season yet either. Um, any kind of
Oh, yeah.
natural disasters like that. If God
Hmm.
forbid a hurricane hits and Myrtle Beach shuts
Sure.
down and we have to evacuate, there go all of those blood drives. There goes all of those units that we would have
Hmm.
collected. So we want
Right.
to always stay ahead of the game if possible, and that is the
Yeah.
challenge. Mhm.
Yeah. Absolutely. You never know. It's just like
Yes.
real estate. A lot of buyers in the town in the summertime.
Yep.
In the wintertime, there's not as many buyers, but then there's maybe the snowbirds or golfers that are more qualified
Exactly.
buyers. So you got to just
Mhm.
adapt, with the environment. So
Yep.
who then can donate? What qualifies a donor?
So you can be 16 years of age with parental consent. So your parent would have to be there. 17 years of age and older. There is no upper age limit. So if you're
Mhm.
95 and you weigh 110 pounds and you're
All
feeling
right.
healthy and well, you can donate. So I don't want people
Okay.
to say, gosh, I'm too old, I can't donate. No. There's no upper age limit. So we do ask at least 17 years of age, picture ID or your donor card. And as for everyone, they need to eat a good meal. It's not like going to get a blood work test done. Have a good meal.
Mhm.
It's your excuse to go splurge at Chick-fil-A or McDonald's. And really, really hydrate well, like lots of water. Stay away from the caffeinated drinks if at all possible on the day of your donation. Really bulk up on
Okay.
that water so you can hydrate. It's going to get your veins. People kind of laugh when I say this, but it will get your veins
Yep.
nice and juicy and plump, and you'll have a much better experience. Like, you have my word, you'll
Yeah.
have a better experience.
I never thought of the science behind it, to tell you the truth. When I
There you
gave blood,
go.
it's just show
Yep.
up. I never thought about, oh, my veins need to be plump or whatever. So
Plump and
I
juicy.
guess
That's
I'll
what I
drink.
like
I'll
to
drink.
say.
So I should drink a
And
lot of water and avoid
yes.
caffeine when I go to get blood.
And really bulk up on your water like the week before. Kind of try to get a few
Okay.
more glasses in if possible. It's still humid
Mhm.
out. We're all kind of still a little dehydrated every day. So it's a good
Mhm.
excuse to
Okay.
really get more water into your diet.
I gotcha. So that's how they can
Yeah.
maybe prepare for it. What about afterwards? If someone gives blood, what should they do?
Mhm. So then after, we have you sit and hang out with us just for a few minutes, but we have our own snacks and drinks that we provide. So, you'll get a nice
Okay.
little carton of juice and a little pack of crackers. So we'll supply all of that for you as
Mhm.
well.
No
And we
Chick-fil-A?
say, from start to finish, maybe give us like an hour, but that's walking in, registering, doing everything,
Yeah.
donating, having a snack. So give us an hour of your
Mhm.
day, which is nothing.
Right. Yep,
Mhm.
absolutely. So, someone wants to donate, they meet that criteria. By the way, explain, if you don't mind, the different types of bloods or the different
Mhm.
types of donors. Is there one blood type that's needed more of the
Mhm.
other? And truthfully, I am maybe embarrassed. I don't even know if I know my blood type. I think it's A. Is that a blood type?
That is a blood.
Okay.
So we
I
have,
think it's A. Someone told me once. I think that it's A.
goodness gracious. Well,
Please
when you come
forgive
to
me.
donate, if you're in our system, they can tell you. If you've never
All right.
donated in our system, as soon as we take it to the lab, they'll tell you what blood type you are. But of course, we have the A's, the B's, the ABs, and the O's. The O's are what we are constantly looking for, that O negative,
Mhm.
because that is the blood that can be transfused to anyone. So, God
O
forbid,
negative.
knock on wood,
Okay.
if you ever needed blood and they don't know what you are, they're going to pump you full of O
Mhm.
neg until they figure out, like, oh, Joel, you're actually A pos. Let's go get that. So, that is the
Okay.
one that is
Gotcha.
needed in all emergencies.
O
Yeah.
negative.
So
All
that
right. So I definitely need to learn my blood type. And I
is,
did
yeah.
pass biology class, just haven't really focused on my
And
personal
again,
blood type. Okay.
it's a great excuse to come out and donate. You'll get a donor card. You can put the app on your phone, like there, and
Yeah.
it shows you
Yeah. I
your
see
blood
the
type.
the app there on the screen.
Yeah.
So I'll
And
download
this app
that.
is cool because
Mhm.
once you donate, it will track your donation. Like, okay, your donation, I should track mine. I donated last week. Like, it will tell you it's in the lab, it's in processing.
Oh,
Now it's
really?
been shipped out to
Oh,
this
cool.
particular hospital. So it's kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah,
real
that
cool
is cool.
app.
You can see what's
Mhm.
going on, and okay,
Yep.
that you're
And
where
you
your
can,
where your blood's going to.
yep. And then you can make your next appointment. So we will not
Okay.
harass you and blow up your phone like I know that we do to a lot of people. Make your app on that make your appointment on that app. And it just makes life so much easier.
All right, I'm making my to-do list, so definitely
It's
going to
the world
download
of
the
apps.
apps. So,
Yep.
and I think on the website here, okay, so find a blood drive. Do they just type in a zip code there, or
Yep.
if they don't
Yeah,
have the
your
app,
best.
or
Yep. Absolutely. Redcrossblood.org.
okay,
Type in your zip code, whether you're in
mhm,
Conway, Georgetown, Florence, wherever you are,
all
put
right,
the zip code in. It will pull up the closest blood drives in your area.
okay, that goes by
Like that.
date there.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
yeah, I typed in my zip code. I think there's
Mhm.
one near me next week there. September 23rd. Yep, there it is. And then click on the
There it is.
times here and just click on
Yep.
station, blood, and then
Yep.
create account. Okay, gotcha. So that's my number 2 on my to-do list. Sign up. Okay.
Yeah, we try to make it
All right.
as easy as we can.
Mhm.
We know that everyone's time is valuable. We're all running late to something. We all have things to do. So the easier
Yeah.
we can make it for people, then we're going to try to do that for everyone.
Yep, that's definitely convenient. So as far as the location of the donations,
Mhm.
is it pretty easy? Are they pretty spread out throughout the county, or I mean,
We definitely are. And we are out usually every day, whether we are set up inside the
really?
church here at St. Mark's,
Okay.
or if we have the blood mobile out. I'll be at
Hmm.
North Myrtle Beach Walmart tomorrow. Like, so you can find us every day somewhere. So
Okay.
don't be discouraged if I'm not in your backyard, maybe tomorrow, but I bet by next week I will be. We are always somewhere. And
That sounds great.
if you're feeling
Yeah.
adventurous and want to drive into Carolina Forest, our donor center is
Sure.
open 7 days a week. And you can
Okay.
fight that traffic and you can donate there.
Yeah, and it's always open. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, 7 days a week. Yeah, just go on the site, that 29579. You can see all their
Hmm.
hours at the donor site.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Sounds good. So good location of the donation. So you've been doing this 17 and a half years.
Whew,
So
long
yeah,
time.
that's a
Mhm.
that's a long
Uh,
time. So you've probably seen, I don't know, maybe the ups and downs. I mean, how has the blood need or in the blood supply in Horry County, how has it ebbed and flowed for you throughout the years?
Well, of course, you as a realtor, you see everyone moving down here. Our
Yeah.
population has
Sure.
exploded, and
Hmm.
not only with the residents, but still with, the tourists and the vacationers.
Hmm. Yeah.
So that our need for blood has increased. It definitely has. But
Hmm.
again, we have these different weird seasons where the summer was rough. Now, hopefully, we can stay on top of it and we'll be okay this month. But now we want to look
Okay.
ahead to Thanksgiving and Christmas, because that
Hmm.
is when we're going to dip way back down again in the middle of December, when the high schools and colleges go off for 2, 3 weeks at a time and
Sure.
people are traveling, they're not thinking about it.
Yeah.
That is when we're going to be out here begging even more for people to come donate. So
I
it
gotcha.
really always
Okay.
is, this weird um, time. It's like you said, the ebb and flow. It comes and
Yeah.
goes.
It's
But always
somewhat
a need.
seasonal. Yeah,
Yeah, but
somewhat
always a need.
seasonal.
Like, I'm never gonna say, "Oh, we have enough on our
Okay.
shelf, don't come out." There's
Really?
always a need.
Okay.
Always, always.
I
Yes,
gotcha. Yeah, and
always.
that's something like, myself, people say
Mhm,
give blood. And,
mhm.
truthfully, of course, the past 2 years, I've given blood once, right? So it's
Oh,
something that, I mean, how often? Yeah, I'm glad we're not meeting face to face. You might beat me up. I am
so
signing up the
every
23rd.
56 days. Every
What's that?
56 days.
56
So,
days.
September,
Okay.
October, November. So now, okay, you're gonna do it
I'm
in
in trouble.
September. So it's every 2 months,
All right.
every 8 weeks. So
Okay.
guess what? You're gonna fall into that holiday time of
I'm gonna follow through. I'm gonna help you out.
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Maybe
think
by
there'll
that
be
time I'll know my blood type.
yes, and I do believe there'll be another one in that area in December. So,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Keep
gonna
that in
sign
mind,
up after we
holidays.
get off the phone.
Yep, when
So
Thanksgiving
it
rolls
looked
around,
like,
it's time for you to donate.
all right. Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am. Let me go back here on your website. So it
Mhm.
looked like on the site there's the app, but
Yep.
I think I saw different ways to support,
Mhm.
financial donation, volunteer, host a blood drive. Why don't you
Yep,
elaborate on a few of those in case there's people that can't give blood for whatever reason or don't want to give blood? Are there different ways to
absolutely.
support? Okay.
Absolutely. We are always looking for new hosts for blood drives. A lot of our regular blood drives, sometimes they get kind of burnt out, or maybe our donor
Hmm.
population kind of moves on. So we're always looking for fresh new places to host a blood drive.
Okay.
All they have to do is either click on that and fill out the information, or send them to me. I'll chat with anyone.
Hmm.
If you have a church or an organization, if maybe you
Hmm.
have a child in school that needs a project, this is great. Again, over the holidays, have your high school student host a blood drive, and we have some great scholarship money
Okay.
incentives for them. We have a ton of
Gotcha.
programs for any of that. You can become a volunteer. We're always looking for people to help at blood drives or kind
Hmm.
of out in the field if any kind of disasters come through,
Hmm.
or to even just transport the blood. Sometimes we do look for drivers to do that. And of course, you can always make
Hmm.
a financial donation, which stays right here local. And anything that we do collect, keep in mind, will go right back to those victims of the fire or any kind of hurricane victims. So it stays
Okay,
here local.
I gotcha. Okay, all in
Mm-hmm.
Horry County, pretty
Yep.
much.
Yep. Yes, we are all local. So there's a lot
That's
of
awesome.
different ways that you can help out if maybe you're too scared to donate, or if for some
Hmm.
reason you just can't. But being scared is not a good enough excuse to not donate.
Yeah,
It's not. It's
yeah.
just not.
I'm
And
not scared. I just, need to make it a priority, I
mhm,
guess.
yeah.
So,
And
yeah.
don't tell me you're
So
afraid of needles.
nah, nah,
Mhm.
no worries
All
there.
right.
Um,
Okay. Because
my wife's a PA, so I'm definitely not afraid of
okay.
needles.
Because I love these
So,
big guys that tell me they're afraid of needles and they're covered head
yeah,
to toe in tattoos.
right, right, right. But someone that does say, "Hey, I'm scared,"
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
and it's maybe it's legitimate. Maybe there's a
Yep.
legitimate,
Y-
trepidation. I mean, what would be
Yep.
your advice towards that person?
I would say try, at least come try it. We have some of
Hmm.
the best staff that we've had in years, and I've seen a lot of them come and go. We have the best group of phlebotomists. They will make you feel comfortable and at ease. And if maybe by chance you don't have a good vein, let's say, some people do have very small or rolling veins.
Hmm.
They will be upfront with you and say, like, I don't want to try this. So they're not going to go
Okay,
dig around. They're not
gotcha.
going to hurt you. If your anxiety does get to be
Right.
too much and you feel like, hey, this just isn't for me. I mean, at least you came out and tried. That's all I can ask you to
Right.
do. Come out and at least try it. Hmm.
Mhm. Absolutely. So once again, you can just go on the site, type in the zip code, and it'll come up with those locations. All right, great. Well, we're about to wrap up, Megan. Thanks again for your time.
Thank
Any
you.
final comments? So basically, this was, obviously, I need to become more aware of what the Red Cross is and how important it is, and practice that every 56 days. This is try to help people, bring awareness to that, perhaps something that they can do, that just takes 30 minutes of their time. So any parting comments or advice to our listeners?
Just keep in mind, every day there's a need. There is a constant need. And without the people coming in to donate, we cannot help the hospitals. We can't help the
Mhm.
cancer victims, the heart patients, the infant babies. Not to put a guilt trip on anyone, but we can't do what we need to do without people coming in to donate.
I gotcha. Well, I appreciate your time. And
Thank
again, it's
you.
at redcrossblood.org. That website is so easy. Also, you can download the app, and I'm not sure if I'll see you, but I guarantee you
Well,
after
I'll
we get
come
off
see
this
you. I'll come
podcast.
see you.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
I'll
be
be
there
there. I'll come
23rd.
see you.
I'll put my name in so you know where I am. You can check my
I
blood
will
type.
see
So
you.
my to-do list is to download the app, sign up,
Mhm.
and when I'm there, I'll find out my blood type. And maybe after that,
Yes.
eat Chick-fil-A. We'll see.
Exactly. There you go. And then I will see you there. Mhm.
Sounds great. All right, Megan. Thanks
Right.
again.
You. Thank you
Redcrossblood.org,
so much.
and we'll talk to you soon.